With quarter one officially wrapping up in the year 2025, I have gone to add my second credit card to my core credit card setup, being the Hilton Surpass. And in this video, we're going to talk about why I personally applied for this American Express credit card, as well as why it was worthy of going over Chase 524. But before we hop into that content, guys, feel free to smash that subscribe button as it directly supports my channel, and I release credit card content here on YouTube weekly. If you're a regular viewer here on the channel, you know how patiently I have been waiting for American Express to bring back their free night credit sign-up offers. And at the time of filming this video and active till April 29th, American Express is officially offering an elevated sign-up bonus on the Hilton Surpass as well as Hilton Honors, which takes us to our first point why I applied for the Hilton Surpass, which is the sign-up bonus. The sign-up bonus that I received when I applied for my Hilton Surpass was 135,000 Hilton Honors points plus a free night credit. The reason why I was patiently waiting for this specific offer is because this free night credit alone will supplement the annual fee for years to come. Because these free night credits are some of the most lucrative sign-up offers you can receive in the entire credit card game. Because Hilton does not have many limitations of where you can use this free night credit. I'll throw some examples of some of my favorite options that you can utilize this credit at. And as you can see, it can range from $1,000 to $3,000 of value. You can stay at some of the most luxurious resorts, such as in the Maldives or Cabo San Lucas, just with this singular sign-up offer. And the 135,000 Hilton Honors points carry, as per TPG, a value of zero point 0.6 cents per point per each of your Hilton Honors points. At a 0.6 cents per point redemption, the 135,000 points you can expect on your Hilton Surpass are going to have an $810 cash value. Of course, this can go up or down depending on your redemption strategy, and the more lucrative hotels you stay at can get you a higher and higher cents per point. But to show you guys a regular redemption in the Hilton Honor System and not some crazy 10 cents per point aspirational travel, later this month I am staying for my birthday at the Hilton Curio in Clearwater, Florida. At a cash value, 2 nights here cost around $1,100. And instead of spending that in cash, I booked this same room for 150,000 Hilton Honors points. When you do some quick math, this converts to around a zero point 0.7 cents per point redemption in Hilton Honors points, which I am perfectly fine with. All in all, guys, for $150 of an annual fee, to be able to get 135,000 points, which has a cash value of $810, plus a free night credit that can exceed upwards of $2,000 to $3,000, this sign-up offer will pay for this annual fee for years to come. But aside from the sign-up offer, let's go on to reason two of why I applied for the Hilton Surpass, and that is for gold status in the Hilton ecosystem. Hilton Gold status is that nice middle ground between diamond and silver where you start to feel the difference in your hotel stay. While it does come with the run-of-the-mill benefits like a free bottle of water, Wi-Fi, as well as fifth night free, some of the big benefits such as room upgrades as well as food and beverage credits is where you start to feel the difference. The first and biggest reason why I upgraded to the Hilton Surpass, aside from the sign-up bonus, was the room upgrades. Utilizing the resort that I showed you guys earlier that I'm staying at, a room upgrade would be the difference between $100 to $200 a night. Again, you can't take this at face value because I wouldn't have booked those rooms to begin with, but that does carry a value, getting upgraded to a nicer room every single time you stay within a Hilton property. And the second is the food and beverage credit. And the best part about the food and beverage credit, it is not only about you, it applies to guests on the same reservation. For this example, again, I am staying with my wife, so this food and beverage credit will be applied to both of us. Depending on which specific Hilton resort you stay at, it can either be given to you in the form of a food and beverage credit or a free continental breakfast, not only for you, but your guest on the same reservation. I'll put a little screenshot so you guys can see. You can sort through each and every one of Hilton's properties to see what specifically applies there. And in my specific case, that I have a two-player setup that I'm constantly traveling with my wife, we are essentially getting $30 of credit every single night that we are staying at a Hilton resort. This can easily start to add up and chip away at the effective annual fee. I often see people making videos on the Hilton Surpass and only referencing that $50 credit that you get every single quarter, but this food and beverage credit, especially with a two-player setup, can begin to stack and stack, especially on those longer vacations. If you stay 3 or 4 nights, you are essentially getting $120 worth of credits just by staying at a Hilton resort with your gold status. Before we move on to the last credit on the Hilton Surpass, I do want to say that in the description you will find a referral link that directly supports my channel, and it gives you the best offer of the free night credit variation just by utilizing the link. Again, if you have a player 2, then I would heavily recommend you use that link. But if not, I will have a referral link for anyone that's interested in applying for either the Hilton Honors or the Hilton Surpass. Moving on to the last thing, and the easiest way to essentially make this credit card a $0 effective annual fee is the $50 quarterly credits for Hilton. Essentially, all you need to do is spend $50 on a Hilton property while you are staying there, and it will be credited to your account. The only downside is it's given to you 4 times a year. So if you're not someone that frequently travels, you are not going to be able to utilize all of these credits. And another downside is the whole gift card trick that a lot of people used to do when they would purchase a $50 gift card via the Hilton website. Unfortunately, no longer works. So the best way to do this is anytime you do anything outside of a Hilton property, you want to make sure to charge it to your room to make sure that you are getting credited. Because when you eat dinner on a Hilton property and charge it to the room, it is getting coded as a Hilton purchase. So it will trigger this $50 statement credit. I'm going to personally use mine on my trip in about 2 weeks, where it has a $35 daily parking fee. I'm going to make sure to charge that directly to the room, and it'll essentially cut the cost of the 2 nights from $70 down to $20. So again, when you combine this with the daily food and beverage credit, the status, as well as a sign-up bonus, I believe all of these aspects make the Hilton Surpass a slam dunk. As I stated in the introduction of the video, guys, I was at Chase's 424 prior to this application, which sent me over Chase's 524. Prior in the year, I was kind of reserving that spot to continue to apply for Chase Business Inc. credit cards, but the Hilton Surpass offer was too good to be true for me. I've been waiting patiently for these free night credits, and 135,000 Hilton points plus a free night credit over trumps anything that I can think of in the Chase ecosystem, at least in the next 6 months, where I will then fall below Chase's 524 again. My little tip for a lot of people out there: once you kind of mature in the credit card points and miles game, you'll get a lot looser with your Chase 524 and realize that there's a multitude of credit card issuers that do not have as strict rules as Chase. The last thing I want to talk about before we end this video, guys, is just my personal approach, especially for these hotel and Hilton credit cards. And I approach these with my 2-player setup. So around last year, me and my wife both applied for the Hilton Honors, so we both have referral links. The 2-player setup I run is with me and my wife, and I'm very fortunate that she cares zero about the credit card points and miles game. So I pretty much have free reign over 1024 of credit cards. So since we both have the Hilton Honors, she utilizes her referral link to bounce it to me, where I apply for the first Hilton Surpass. I'm going to get 135,000 Hilton Honors points plus one of the lucrative free night credits. And in turn, she is going to achieve 20,000 Hilton Honors points. After I achieve the sign-up bonus before the 29th of April, I am then going to refer her. She's going to complete the same process, get another 135,000 points plus another free night credit, and I will get an extra 20,000 Hilton Honors points. So when it all is said and done, we're going to get 270,000 Hilton Honors points, 2 free night credits, plus an additional 40,000 from the referrals. This is how I recommend everyone that has the ability to run a player 2 to approach the credit card game. And if not, guys, I will have a referral link down below that you can apply for that directly supports me. But if anything that we talked about in this video is of assistance to you guys, drop me a like, comment, subscribe, as it directly supports my channel. And if you want another American Express related video, I got one right here.